Ladies and gentlemen, I am Jim of the Fuzzy, and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are currently building up our fleet and hoping we don't have to get into a war, even though it seems quite imminent. Galactic Administration. Monthly influence +1. Empire Capital Complex. And unlocks advanced government forms. +3 mineral, +3 food, +3... -15 ethics divergence, and produces 1 point of influence. That would be really good on our homeworld, as our homeworld has all 4 points of adjacency, and currently has them at, +2. So getting a little more adjacency would be a good thing. And we do have a surplus of food right now. In the future, perhaps getting an upgrade on this. Well, actually, that would, I believe, let me check. Our capital complex gives 5 and 5. So, this is producing 4 and 4. So that would give us a net of +2. We currently have a surplus of +1. Which means we could replace a hydroponics farm with something else. Definitely worth considering. On the other hand, we have tile blockers. More colonization types, although I do not feel strongly about continental worlds, because currently we have a very large penalty. Let me see if I can find one quickly. Desert. Arid and tundra. There we go. Continental world. It is 2 steps away from our natural homeworld of a desert, which means we currently only have 40% with it. Which means we will either need to genetically modify our species or essentially integrate a species which can survive on continental worlds. The habitability is the maximum possible happiness for the beings on that planet, and having a maximum possible happiness of 40 that's almost the point of riots. I do not like having worlds start rioting, so passing on colonizing continental worlds is definitely a good idea for now. More naval capacity, while it might be nice, we don't have that much need for the firepower. Or rather, the larger fleets. We are already getting a decent-sized fleet just from upgrading our space stations and growing our population, which is visible here. Just from the population, we have +12, and I think we have a population a little shy of 60. That is here, I think. Blah. There we go. We have a population of 50. Which means probably we're getting 1 ship per 4 pops. 4 units of population, that is. Which isn't a bad rate. We could definitely use more, of course. All things considered, I think it's best right now if we get the Galactic Administration, which, as you can see, is increased quite a bit, actually by 80%, because we own a fairly large number of planets, 5, and that's giving us a plus 40%, and we have 50 units of population, which are giving us another 40%, so this is actually 80% more expensive. Not exactly the best situation to be in. Still, it's worth getting. We are going to definitely need more energy at some point. I'm not sure what point, but we will need it. Chara. Why hadn't we colonized this planet yet? I don't remember. Oh, right, Stone Age primitives. Do we want to deal with the Stone Age primitives?
Construction complete.
Maybe. We'll see. Chara Prime has finished its construction queue. Excellent. Well, we could get more power. We can always use more power. And we can always use more minerals. No more food, though. And we don't have the money for both. Well, we also don't have the planetary capital. No, we don't quite. That's why I wasn't going to upgrade these yet. Because the planetary capital is so close to being available. A couple more months. Well, I suppose in the meantime, more power, never a bad thing. We're going to need it. One of the reasons with our ships in port right now, we have a discount on their upkeep costs. Which is why, although it looks like we can afford our fleets, we can only afford them until we actually send them out into combat. And personally, I like being able to actually use a fleet. But maybe that's just me.
Construction complete.
Okay. You finished your queue. Good. You're not operational yet, but I still want to upgrade you. And I want to upgrade you for more. Everyone needs more minerals. And upgrade you to be an engineering facility. And call it a day.
Construction complete.
And Chara is once again done building things. And we can upgrade to the planetary capital. Most excellent. And now we can upgrade to a mining network as well. Research station complete. Congratulations. Chara Prime is done. Congratulations. I'm thinking about how we have so many ships, and it will take us a long time to essentially upgrade them to the new designs. But at the same time, we have... It would really be nice if we could deal with these space amoebas. Essentially, is what I'm thinking. And while that's way outside our borders right now, it is definitely something we need to think about. Yeah, this should be quite possible to colonize. Or rather, set up at. So, step 1. Yeah. I'll wait until it's done. Research station complete. Blah, blah, blah. Tiblik, what are you up to? Not much. Mostly... wondering why I haven't built anything. Good question. Let's grab another power plant. And let us upgrade you to a biolab. And that should do the trick for the moment. Although, at the moment, you could probably use some more food, so let's throw up a hydroponics farm. That will get me almost to 10 pops. Huh. Okay. Walonis. Nothing much going on here. Can't get that because not enough population yet. But I do think putting some minerals right here, turning this into a mining network, just to get that adjacency bonus, that lovely +1 adjacency bonus, is worth sacrificing the unit of food. There's only going to be 3 minerals for 1 energy. And that ratio is, personally, I think a little too good to pass up. We're also getting close to having 10 total pops. This is number 9. Which means I'll be able to upgrade this and then I'll give it an extra +1. So, yes, that is worth the -1 food. That's worth losing the point of food. The construction ship is over here building things now. Okay, fine. Do that. And then build research stations. And then come over here and build mining stations. I wasn't paying attention. Whatever. We have some energy, though. I think it might be worth sending out our main fleet to attempt, well, let's send it over here. Our admiral does need more experience. So I think we should send him out just because this is a size 25 desert world with, you know, a few space amoebas in orbit around it, I kind of would like to have a size 25 desert world within my borders if possible. And it would also be the perfect point for another wormhole station. Just look at how much territory that would cover. So it's time
Construction complete.
for our fleet. This actually goes really quickly. Well, I also have it on a higher than default speed. Do they have to move it all for another wormhole to generate? No, they don't. Hello, Space Amoeba. That is 452 combat power. And much as I would like to leave it alone, we really do need to try out our ships. At the moment, we don't really have we need the combat experience. And yes, I know I like leaving life alone, but if I get voted out of office for this, so be it. Having this territory is too valuable to pass up.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And for that, I'm going to slow it down a little bit. And I believe this is our system with the most... If I build a colony ship... No, I do not want to spread xenophobes, and... Fanatic militarists, no. So, let's just go with the Empire default. That'll take a year. Fine. This is going at normal speed. Ships are firing. They're taking a little bit of damage. Shields are down. Actually, my ships aren't firing at all, because they're out of range. And what are those things? Oh, now we've hit range, and we are doing some damage. Look at the... Oh, we lost one ship. Look at how fast they're just taking all that damage. 2 down.
Situation log updated.
3 down. That was awesome. Just how fast everything melted once we got within range. The problem was actually getting into range. And yes, we will need to go back and repair. And I think our homeworld will need to build us one more Corvette to replace the one that was lost. Also, I am sending the science ship over in order to both research this, which I hope isn't a physics project. Please tell me that isn't a physics project. No, it's an engineering project. I can live with an engineering project, even though it's going to slow down our military, slow down our purple tech. And then, once it's done with that, I'll just say research the projects available, and then survey the entire system. Also, under edicts, where were they? There was something. Policies, here we go. Map the stars. It gives me a better chance of finding anomalies and faster survey speed. Right now, not so much. Especially with that cost. Maybe later. Crystal sonar, however, yes. Definitely want to turn that on. I also currently have a... Where was it? 15% cheaper cost to edicts. Which is very nice, I believe. Which is why these are 0.85 per month instead of 1. If you do the math on these, each of these adds 30% to its chosen research type, but subtracts 10% from each other research type, which means it's going to add 30%. If you engage all three, each field of research will be gaining 30% faster and losing 20% for a net of plus 10, but you have a base cost to your influence of 3 per month. That is a little expensive. Mining station done. Put it out because I've got the science ship already on the way. And we do have the void cloud over here, which I might want to do something about. Maybe not. Well, no, I do want to do something about it. Let's just move my admiral miraculously from his current fleet to this one. Instantly. And let's have him pop over here. Just in the interest of getting us a little more survey space done. Because if we're going to research something at that black hole, we're going to need a frontier outpost. And spending 1 point of influence... Okay. That's done. Good. Spending 1 point of monthly influence for 5... and a whole lot of energy for 5 physics research isn't worth it, even with things as bad in shape as they are. And now the Void Cloud's coming to say hello. Wow, just... You can't hear the sound effects because I've got them down, but it's kind of cool how they've got, you know, lightning and this chirping going on. We do clearly have the military strength. It's just a question of how much damage are we going to...
Hostile fleet engaged.
How much damage are we going to take in the process? How many ships are we going to lose? Because they clearly have a superior range to us. Although I think they missed. If I'm right, that's 2 misses in a row. Okay, they finally landed a hit. But now we've finally gotten within range. Ow, that thing's gotten hurt. It's healing itself. Wow. It is somehow able to heal itself while under heavy fire. Are we going to lose that forward corvette? It's really hurting. And
Situation log updated.
answer is no. And then after you're done doing what you're doing, you can come over here, research the projects, and survey the system, while you second star flock comes home to its homeworld. I wanted to do that. Governor's leveled up. Our admiral leveled up, and that's one of the big things I was hoping for. I wanted to have a better admiral in time for our war, because it's definitely coming. And the skill of one good fleet commander can make all the difference in a major war. Now we will bring the first star flock home. And we will merge these two fleets together. Into the first star flock. There we go. Yep, we already have a new... This is the new type of ship. Our new category, which has more point defense, and the railguns, and more shielding. Less effective overall, more effective against our, what I believe is definitely an imminent threat. We also happen to have this lovely little problem over here. And we have Hark. Well, we should probably also build some mining and research stations in there, since it is within our borders, thanks to this lovely frontier outpost. I don't know how long we'll hold Kursa or Akamar. Maybe a while, maybe not. However, right, this is still outside our territory for the moment. Well, our one construction ship's going to be busy. It's time to end this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Jimbo the Fuzzy. I hope to see you again.